right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So I'd like to first, let's do our thank yous. Thanks everybody for coming out. It's a great place. I've never been here before and just love it. It's very beautiful. So just take a moment to welcome all you guys here, all the folks that are online. Thanks for listening in. So we are streaming. So if you do ask a question, we ask that you speak loudly so the folks online can hear, or if you have any type of comments and things, we will ask that you speak as loud as you can. There's not an actual microphone for the room, so just, yeah, I think it's, so far I think everybody can hear okay. Can you hear me in the back? That's good. And so we'd also like to thank the Grand Bay NEAR for giving us this space, for letting us have a seminar here, Gulf of Mexico Research Initiative, and NOAA for helping us fund these seminars. So first, we're just going to go over today's agenda. There's a copy of agendas in front of your seats. On the back of the agenda are the speaker bios as well for all of our speakers that will be speaking today. So again, we're at 1:30. We're doing some welcome and introductions, and then we'll have 3 speakers. Take a small break, 2 speakers, and then we'll have a question and answer panel with all our speakers up front. And then you guys can write down your questions. And then at the end of the seminar is when we'll do all the question and answer panel with all our speakers up here at once. And at the end, we'll do a wrap up and some evaluations. In front of you, there's also not only the agenda, but there's an evaluation paper form. We ask that you guys fill these out. These help us to learn from our seminars and our experiences. So any constructive criticism, we definitely like to hear to see how we can better our seminars in the future. Or if there's any other questions that you still have, we'd like to also hear about that. And just be completely honest on the evaluations. And there is a front and a back. Sometimes I forget to say that, and then the backs don't get filled out. So please turn your pages over to fill those out. So we're going to go ahead and start, and I'm going to do a quick introduction about our team and why we're here, and then we'll continue with our first speaker. So I just want to provide a little background about our outreach team. So after Deepwater Horizon in 2010, GOMRI was formed to research the impacts of the oil spill. It was a $500 million 10-year initiative to learn more about how oil spill and dispersants interact with one another and how they move around in the environment and impact our people and our animals and water quality. So GOMRI teamed up with the Sea Grant programs in the Gulf of Mexico. There were 5, actually 4, sorry. Florida, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. And so they teamed up with us to extend its reach to more communities. So Sea Grant is a trusted and embedded network within their coastal communities, and so they thought this was a great partnership for us to reach out to folks like you to learn more about oil spill science without having to actually go through publications and reading them yourselves, which we get to do all that fun stuff. So here's a quick picture of our team. There's 6 of us. I'm Monica Wilson. I am actually from Florida Sea Grant, and I work out of St. Petersburg, Florida. Tara is here, our communicator. She's up front. She'll be working the webinar and the cam. Missy Partika is in the back from Mississippi, Alabama Sea Grant. And then we have Chris Hale at Texas Sea Grant and Emily Mong Douglas at Louisiana Sea Grant. And then Steve Simpier is our regional coordinator. He is also located at Mississippi, Alabama Sea Grant. So we organize these science seminars where we have experts provide presentations to answer questions that our coastal stakeholders have. These are valuable events where discussions often lead to new ideas, new relationships, and new products. And so we usually, well, not usually, but we do share peer-reviewed published science in the form of these seminars, and some of the publications that you've seen out in the front that are out on those publication racks. Those are all based on topics that our target audience members have come and discussed with us and would like to learn more about. So just as a plug, feel free to take those publications if you would like them. They're for you guys. So if you want to take a whole stack, please do. We do have more. So if there's some missing, just come see me or Tara, and we can actually give you more. And the even good thing is we mail them out. So if anybody actually wants a good stack of one publication or a few of all of them, we do have an actual form that you can fill out that asks you to complete it and say how many publications of each would you like. And one of us will mail them out to you. So they are mailable, and you guys can get them that way as well. So what do we do? So we have a 2-way engagement. We have to take audience input, whether our evaluations or just merely talking with those in our target audiences and learning more from them. And we respond to those needs. So we hear topics that people are interested in, and we plan our seminars and our publications from those. And so we take peer-reviewed information from journals and government reports, and either base a seminar off of it or base a publication off of it, again, to answer more questions from our audience members. And like I said, we bring in the experts. We bring in donor-supported research, research supported by others, government officials, and others from different agencies to come and answer these questions. And then we just close the loop and start over and get more information from our target audiences and start that all over again. So here's just a quick snippet of some of the things we've done up to this date. Our team has been around since 2014. So we've done over 30 seminars, about 50 individual talks, 29 publications. There's 28 pagers, and then we also have one pager, so it's just a simple front and back, one piece of paper that you can just take, and it's a very quick, synthesized, translated version of our longer publication as well. And there's a few listings of what we've done as far as publications go. Underwater vehicles, micro dolphins, dispersants is always a hot topic. And then we have coming are harmful algal blooms in oil, impacts to birds, impacts to mangroves, and there's still some up in line that we're going to continue to publish. So now as for today, the purpose of our seminar. Of course, we want to share new science and information about oil spills and their impacts on the estuary and habitat. And these are also great places for networking and communicating and to form partnerships and just have fun listening and learning new stuff. So why do we pick estuaries? Well, most of us know estuaries are very biologically productive. They're crucial spawning areas for many different marine organisms. They also provide a critical habitat for a variety of organisms that are important for commercial and recreational fishing purposes. So that makes them very economically important. They are also very important centers of transportation that's also used for commercial fish shipping. And they're often centers for coastal communities. So about half of the largest cities in the world are built around estuaries. So there's a lot of growth around them. And they continue to grow. And the success of the coastal communities comes from the transportation, the fishing, and the tourism that is linked to the health of an estuary. So maintaining the estuary's water quality is obviously, and its overall health is extremely important to the humans and the wildlife that live either near or on the estuaries. So that is why this topic or theme was basically chosen for this seminar.